Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. What we have here is another lost episode, a video that I never published due to various technical difficulties or overall dissatisfaction with the analysis of the pizza. This is a video I recorded 2 years ago, and I'm going to present it to you now with some original audio.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and when you are. Welcome to another edition of Pizza Reviews on the Go. I'm over here at a local spot called Pizza Parlor. Fairly new place. It's only a couple years old. It replaced a pizzeria that I used to order from all the time. It's the owner since sold it, and they changed the entire place. They changed the name of the place. They changed the menu, everything. I got their a regular margarita slices. Just 2 slices today, slice joint. Why not grab 2? This pizza was in the oven for like 20 minutes. I don't know. I waited like 20 minutes for these 2 slices. No joke, 20 minutes for these 2 slices. I mean, they were already made. They just popped them in the oven. I don't know what the hell was going on. They were in there forever. I thought they were going to be burned by the time they pulled them out of there. I'm glad they were in there for a while because the crust, upon first glance, when I first looked at it, it looked a little light and undercooked. It darkened up a bit. I sure hope it did, considering how long the damn slices were in the oven. All right, so let's grab one. Margarita. Looks pretty good. Always a bad sign when the cheese gets stuck like that. Should not get stuck like that. All right, a little doughy. It's not cracking. It's not cracking when you fold it. The dough is not cracking when you fold it. And not only doughy, but a little bit of flop, a little bit of mess. Oil already dripping everywhere on my brand new shorts that I just washed. All right, guys, let's give this a whirl. Flop, grease, drip, cheese, lava, everywhere. Oh my God, look at the grease dripping off this thing. Holy cow. I'm gonna grab the other slice because that thing is a mess. Okay, guys, here we go. Floppy mess.
Okay, guys, I'm going with a voiceover for the rest of the video. I recorded this 2.5 years ago. It was a hot summer day. I never published the video because my mic cut out. And not only that, I was just not happy with the analysis of the pizza. In the early days, I wasn't as experienced as I was now, and so I never published this video. So what I did was give it the vertical test to test for to see if it was greasy, and not only if it was greasy, but to make sure that the cheese doesn't slide off or anything like that. And it wasn't exactly the tightest pizza. So as we moved into the lab and got a closer look, we realized that the crust was just way too dense to hold all of that sauce and cheese. Look at the amount of sauce. Now, there's sauce dolloped onto the pizza on top. There's also sauce under the cheese. It was a very heavy slice. And I think the dough just could not handle it. It just could not. I like the sauce. As you can see, guys, nice color. Lots of grated cheese. The basil. Lots of elements of flavor. I love a margarita. I came here because they said to get the margarita. If a place specializes in a margarita, I go there and I get the margarita. Some places don't specialize in the margarita. A lot of places, they use the same sauce that they use on their regular cheese slices, pies, and they put it on the margarita. And that's usually a recipe for disaster because the sauce that many pizzerias make for their regular cheese pies are very sweet. And when you put a high amount of that sauce on a pizza, like on a margarita, it's going to be too sweet. It's going to be too sweet. And some places just don't make a separate sauce for their margarita. Now, take a look at the ass on this pizza. That base is phenomenal looking. That char pattern is phenomenal looking. It looks great. I didn't get any smokiness from it or nothing. And, you know, they reheated this thing for 20 minutes. I would expect it to be a little firmer. And it wasn't, which was uncanny. Now, I've eaten this pizza several times. I'm not really a big fan. The mozzarella was, the moisture was completely gone. That mozzarella cheese was a bit dry. The sauce, however, saved this thing. That sauce, the grated cheese, I really loved the sauce. It wasn't too sweet. It was fresh. It was nice and bright. It had some good tang, very good tang. Not too sour, not too watered down. That's what saved this pizza for me.
Score it. We grab it for the second time and we check out how it does as it gets cold. It was floppy when it was hot, and it's floppy when it's cold. Major New York flop, guys. Messy, messy pizza. Hey guys, the score for Pizza Parlor here in Staten Island, New York. The margarita pizza at Pizza Parlor gets a 6.8 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. 6.8. Fair score, I think. I think it was a little too messy. And aside from that, even though I like the sauce, which was okay, the cheese was pretty good, but there was a little too much of it on there, way too greasy. And the dough, guys, the crust, the foundation of every pizza is the foundation, no pun intended. And I think the crust for this pizza was just doughy. There was just no crisp to it at all. Maybe a little towards the back end. But even when you move it around and you fold it and stuff, there was just nothing. It just was way too doughy, way too doughy. And despite, you know, the char, the pizza was in the oven on the reheat for like 20 minutes and it still wasn't crispy. So 6.8, pretty good pizza. You know, I got to go to work. I needed some pizza real fast. I didn't want to spend a lot of money today on food. So I went 2 blocks away from my house and I grabbed 2 slices. It's that type of place. I mean, you know, I'm not going to go drive out to Danino's 15, 20 minutes. I got no time. I got to go to work. You know, it's one of those places that, you know, it's a 6.8. I'll go there again if I'm short on time and I need pizza and I need to satisfy my craving, my pizza craving before work. I'll go there again. Why not? But it's not a place that I'm going to look to go to. You know, unless I have to, you know, on a weekend, if I'm going out to get pizza, I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go hit up Danino's, or I'm going to go hit up Joe and Pat's, my 2 local favorites here on Staten Island. Until next time, keep those bellies full, preferably with some good ass pizza. This is Antonio, signing off.